Yeah. So what is the today's topics means we are going to do this. They are like today's topics. So we are going to set up or we are going to register for Snowflake account first. So we need to do the Snowflake account registration. Snowflake account registration, we are going to do it now. Snowflake account registration. Once we are going to register for the account, we need to activate the Snowflake account. Flake account. So we are going to get a 30 days of trial period. 30 days of trial. We are going to get it. Or we have something like 400 credits. Snowflake is going to provide this. So which one will be complete earlier, then the account is going to be disabled, guys. Or like you need to pay for that if you want to extend that. So every 30 days, you need to create a new account because we are using a trial version here. Once the account is going to complete 30 days, you can create the same account with the same mail ID, guys. You can create again Snowflake account with same mail ID. It will work, but data will be not there. Same email ID. Okay, first we'll do this. Then once we are going to create the Snowflake account, we can do the basic transactions of SQL. I'm going to start with SQL. I'm going to start with SQL with very, very basic kind of things, guys. With very basics. So I'm going to start with select star from table name kind of things. We are going to start with the basics today. Okay, so go here, like search it for Snowflake. Search it for, you can search it for Snowflake, guys. Snowflake registration. Snowflake registration. You can search it. So I'll open other browser, maybe. I'll search it here, guys, for the Snowflake. Snowflake registration. So I have searched for the Snowflake registration. It is showing something like signup.snowflake.com, guys. You can able to register here. Signup.snowflake.com. It's a free trial. I'm going to click on this, guys. Just we are doing Snowflake registration. We are creating a Snowflake account. If possible, if you are having the laptops, you can do it parallelly also, guys. Okay. Now, so you need to enter the details here, guys. You need to enter the details. So whatever the details you want, you can able to enter here.
Sorry to interrupt. We should click on Snowflake trial.
Yes, Snowflake trial. So if you want, I can paste this one also, like this is the account, like in the chart window or something also you can do it. Sign up snowflake.com. So check your chart. I have like pasted there, guys. Okay. Once you are going to open this, so you need to provide some details. You need to provide some details. I'm going to use the name. Okay. So whatever, like it is a cap, small, what are the things. So after the name, I'm going to give the last name. So company email address or any email address, guys, you are going to give some email address. So I'm going to use something like Snowflake. This is the email address which they have created yesterday, I think so. Snowflake, some June batch. So 3355 at Gmail. So I have provided some email account here. Email account. Snowflake June 3355. So company, whatever the company, so you have worked for. So you can able to enter the company details. Our role is a data engineer here. Our role is a data engineer. Select the data engineer. So these are the things you need to select it, guys. If you are done, we'll go for the next step. Clear?
Yes,
Before
sir, clear.
continuing, I'm going to click on continue. So here you can able to see some Snowflake editions, guys. Snowflake editions means we have a different types of Snowflake editions in real time. We have a standard edition, enterprise edition, and business critical editions, guys. We have a standard, enterprise, and business critical. In the most of the interviews, they are going to ask you the question, which Snowflake edition you are using or which Snowflake version you are using. You need to say it's an enterprise version. Snowflake standard means it's a very, very basic version only for the practice purpose. So most of the 90% of the companies, they are implementing only enterprise edition here this in the real time. You need to go with something like a enterprise edition here. So we have a different types of editions in Snowflake. We have a standard edition, enterprise edition, and business critical edition, guys. So in real time, we are going to work with the enterprise edition. Standard is a basic edition with very less number of features here. The enterprise, we have a good features. Business critical means it is only for the projects which are like, which is having the highly sensitive data or the critical projects or some of the projects, they are going to use this business critical case. So 90 to 95% of the companies, they are using enterprise edition. This is one thing. This. In the next scenario here, they have given, you need to choose the cloud providers. You need to choose the cloud providers. So we are going to see, you know that Snowflake is going to support for 3 cloud providers like Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services, and Google Cloud Platform. So we are going to select AWS here. But Snowflake will support for all the 3 cloud providers. So we are going to launch the Snowflake on AWS. Clear? So here like Asia, Pacific, Singapore, you can select as the default one. If you want, you can change it also. I'm going to click on this. So if everybody has done till here, we'll go for the next step.
Yes, done.
Okay. Click on get started this. So you need to have something like, you need to select the images. This is one. Images, if 500, verify. So you don't have anyone, I think so. Done. I think so. I'm going to click on verify. Yeah, done. So once you are going to sign up, thanks for signing up with Snowflake. Guys, please mute. Guys. Please mute. So once you are going to log in, please mute, guys. Okay. Thanks for signing up with Snowflake. So maybe it is going to ask you some basic questions. If you want to skip, you can skip it, or I will like help us better serve you by answering these questions. So what are you signing up for the Snowflake trial? Maybe company is considering Snowflake. So I want to do some certification, personal learning and training like development. Continue. Thanks for signing up using the Snowflake. Have a better answer. We need to answer some questions, or you can skip it also. Just I'm trying to answer. What will you do for Snowflake? For Snowflake for data warehouse and data lake, we can able to do it. Run data analysis, we are good data like visualizations kind of thing. So we can able to do the build the data pipelines, or we are going to migrate the data from other data warehouses to Snowflake. Our machine learning model, anyhow, we are not going to work on this like a data science kind of thing, machine learning models. So build or distribute an application within Snowflake. We can build the applications in Snowflake. List or buy data from the Snowflake marketplace. If you want, we can buy this data. Data means it is something like a test data, guys. Test data means we are getting some data for analysis purpose. So any programming language, you need to work with this. I'm going to work with SQL. So if you want, we can work with Python also. Okay. So done till here. So I have received a mail. See here, a email activation email has been sent to this account. Activation email has been sent to this account. So I'll go here. I'm going to check my email ID. See here, I got the mail. Okay. So I have registered in the Snowflake. Okay, I have signed up in the Snowflake. So I have got the email. So we have got the temporary link, activation link. So it is going to expire in 72 hours. I need to activate this. I'm going to click on this case. I'm going to click on this, or directly if you are going to take this, you can paste in the other URLs also. First, I'm going to activate this. So it is going to ask for the username and password. It is going to ask for the username and password. So we can use some username and password for this account base. So I'm going to click on get started. So again, I am close. Just I have given the username and password. It has been logged. I am closing this case. Just I am closing this. So check the inbox. From next time onwards, when you want to log in, you need to log in from here, guys. You got a message like, welcome to Snowflake. Welcome
Sir,
to
which
Snowflake.
username and
Any
log?
username and password you can use this. Any username and password you can use.
Oh.
Any username and password you can able to do this. Okay. So after this, you are going to receive a mail like this. Okay, I'm going to click on this. You are going to receive an email. Click on the login to Snowflake. So this one you are going to use it again. This is the link where you can able to log in. This is the link. So whenever you want to log into the Snowflake, you need to go to the email. From this only you need to log in, guys. Click on login. So username and password I need to enter. So then you can, till here everybody is done. Try to
What
complete.
would be the username and password?
No, you can give your username and password. Anything you can give.
Okay.
Anything you can give it, guys. Your username and password. So once you are going to fill the username and password, it is going to log in. Or if you can able to close that and you have received an email here, from email also you can able to see your username, you are going to get it in the email. So done till here. If you are
So
completed,
we
let me know.
can
Yeah, tell me.
put any.
You can, guys, can you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir. We can put anything on username and password and then just
Any
click on
username,
sign in.
whatever the username, you need to, because the same username you are going to use it for login to the Snowflake account every time.
But when we click, when I click on sign in, it showing incorrect username and password was specified.
Yeah, because you have given the username, right? Already you did not give any username. Guys, it's simple registration, guys. Just simple thing. See, you need to provide any username and password, whatever you require. After that, you are going to log into the same, right? See, again, I am going to see here. Whenever you are going to click on activate your account, first mail you are going to get like activate your account. Click on the activate your account. Click on activate. Once you want to activate, it is going to ask for the username and password here. It is going to ask for the username and password. You need to give your username, any username, and your passwords, and you need to click on that. So this page you need to complete first. Enter the username and passwords and confirm password and click on get started. Once you are going to fill this page, you are going to get an email from Snowflake recording your username. From that, you can able to log in, guys. Do it now. So if it is finished, let me know, guys.
Yes, done.
Okay, super. So now, so we have completed. Once you are going to complete this, you are going to get an email here, guys. You are going to get an email here. Welcome to Snowflake. Click on welcome to Snowflake. This is the link where you can able to log into the Snowflake. Click log into the Snowflake and you have a username here, the username which you have given, and you need to enter the password. So you need to log into the Snowflake. You need to enter the username and you need to enter the password now. Once you are done, you are going to get a Snowflake window like this. You are going to get a Snowflake window like this. Okay. So now you need to click here to open a new SQL worksheet. We are going to work on SQL, right? I'm going to click on this. So here I need to SQL worksheet. So it is going to open like this, guys. So these are my databases. Yeah, tell me. Sorry.
I should click on create worksheet from SQL file.
Yes, yes, yes. See here. You have a plus symbol here.
Yes.
Click on this SQL worksheet.
Okay.
So it is going to open like this. So these are the databases. These are the databases. You can see the databases. So we have something like worksheets. These are the databases. Already I have a database like Snowflake database and Snowflake sample data. These are the databases. So worksheet. This is the worksheet which I have created. The worksheet is here. If you want, you can create a folder and you can keep the worksheets also. First, just generically, we are going to open one worksheet. Now see here. I'm going to use this Snowflake sample data for the today's session. So see here, this is the database. I have a schemas here, guys. So normally we have a databases. I will teach you how to create a database, each and everything, schemas, everything. First, we'll see the generic thing, how it is. We have a databases. Inside a database, schema is there. Schemas, logically arrangement of data. Schema will logically arrange the data. Then we have something like tables. Inside the tables, we are having the database. So I have a database. Inside the database, I have a schema, different types of schemas we have, and different tables we have. Inside the tables, we have the data. Okay. I'll go here. I want to see here. I'm going to take some PPCH SF1 schema. Just I'm going to click on this. So we have some tables here. I'm going to click on this. You can see a lot of tables. So Snowflake sample data, I have selected. Just I have selected here. Inside this, you have a lot of schemas. In that schema, this is the schema which I have selected. In that schema, I'm going to see the tables. We have a lot of tables here. See, we have a lot of tables here. Okay. Now I want to see what is the data present inside this table base. I want to see what is the data present inside this table. So normally we can write, see here, it's a normal like query, select star from customers. Select star from customer. But it will not work, guys. But it will not work. If I'm going to write select star from customer, it will not work. Why? Means we did not select any database. We did not select any schema here. We did not select any database here. We did not select any schema here. So how you need to write it here? See here, guys. You need to write here like select star from. You want the data from this table. Whichever the table you want the data, go to the table. There is a 3 dots here. Click on the 3 dots. We have something called place name in editor. Place name in editor. Again, I'm saying directly if I'm going to write select star from customer, it will not work because I did not select any database or any schema here. So how you need to write means select star from. I need to go to the customer table. We have a 3 dots here. Click on the 3 dots. There is something called place name in editor. Click on this. Place name in editor. So wherever your cursor is there, it is going to add from there, guys. I have a cursor here. Select star from. I have a cursor here. So I'll go to the customer. Click on this place name in editor. So you can able to get like this. You can able to get like this. Yes. In this also, see here. In this also, select star from. This is the from here to here. It's a database name, guys. Dot. This is the schema name, and this is the table name, and this is the table name. So we have like this. First, we have a database name. Database name dot schema name dot table name. So in this format, you will get it. Yes. Now I am going to execute this query. You will get the data. So first time we are executing, it is taking a little bit more time. It's like 2 to 3 minutes. It is going to take. Okay, it's faster. Now see here, I got all the database. So this is the data which I am having the customer table. Customer key, name, address, nation, phone number, account balance, segment, okay, comments, all this information is here. So this is the records which I have. Total like 150K records is there. 150K records are there. So again, I am saying, just I am going to execute this query. So once I am going to execute the queries, we are going to write all the queries here, guys. You can able to see the results here. This is the results window. You can able to see charts or something also in the coming class we'll see. So if there is any chart or like required or something, you can able to see. Okay, now see here. You can able to see the results. Now, it's difficult every time. It's difficult every time to type like same like here, go here, again like 3 dots, you need to click on this. You need to click on place name in the editor. It's every time. So what I can do, it means I can able to select the database here and schema here. Yes. I can able to see if I want the data of other table, think like this, I need the orders table. How I need to do it? Select star from. Again, I need to go to the orders, click on this, place name in the editor. So then I am going to execute this. It will show the orders data. Okay. So every time I need to write like this. Every time I need to write like this. I don't want to write like this. I want to write only select star from customers or select star from orders. What you need to do, it means go here to the database. Here, see here. Click here. You need to select the database case. Which database I am using here? Snowflake sample data is the database I'm using. Select this. What is the schema I'm using? TPCHSF1. This is the schema I'm using. Click on this. Done. Now, you don't want to write all these things. Directly, I can write select star from customers also. You'll get the data directly from the customers table. You can able to get it. Here, because here I have selected the database name and schema name. Here I not select anything. Why means already the default database I have selected here. This is the database name and this is the schema name. So you don't want to select every time the databases and schema. So directly I can write select star from orders. Execute this. So whatever the table, directly you can able to write this. Select star from region. So you can able to write all these queries like this. Clear till here? Any doubts?
Sir, one second. These databases will be there in the trial version, sir, or
In the trial
the
version.
sample
It will be
database?
trial version. It will be the trial version. See, we are going to create some databases. We are going to create some databases. Maybe from next class, we are going to start how you are going to create the databases, how you are going to create the schemas. We are going to create a table. First, just like understand, like these are the databases and how you are going to write the basic queries on the databases.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So now, so these are the tables what we are going to have this. Okay, everywhere like see, these are the schemas in the trial version, and any schema you can select, and we have some tables. We have some tables. Think like this. There is a nation table. This I have a nation table here. See here, I have a nation table. I'll write here select star from nation. I have a nation table here. So I will get all the data of the nation. So there is a lot of countries here. Nation name. Nation name, we have a lot of countries. Lot of countries are there. Lot of countries are there. And we have a nation key also here. So I want, see here. We have a nation names and nation key. So I want the nation key equal to 3. Only this data I require this. I require only the data where nation key equal to 3. So from this, I require the data. I require the data where nation key equal to 3. I need to filter the data. I need to filter data where nation key equal to 3. So I have the total data I have here. Total data I have here. But I want n underscore nation key. N underscore nation key is here. So for this, I want to filter the column. Guys. I want to filter the column. I want to filter the column. I want to filter some data. So I can use the var class. In SQL, we are going to use the var class for filtering this. Var class, we are going to use var class for filter the data. Filter the data. So I can write same query. Select star from table name, it's a nation. So you'll get all the data. I can write var n. I have something like nation key here. Select star from like nation key equal to 3. I'll get only the data which is having nation key equal to 3. It will filter the records. Execute this. See, nation 3, it's a Canada. So you can able to filter the records like this. You can able to filter the records like this. Okay. Or I require only the data of the nation Canada. I require only the data of the nation Canada. Same thing I can write here. See here. But see the column name. What is the column name? Column name is n underscore name. N underscore name. N underscore name. So I can write like this, same query. Select star from nation where n underscore name equal to in a single quotation, because whenever you are going to type the words, you need it's in a single quotation. It's a alphabets, Canada. So if it is numbers, you don't require a single quotation. Numbers, you don't require a single quotation. I'm going to execute this. You will get the data only like which have in from the table nation where nation name equal to Canada. You will get the information like you can able to filter the records by using the where class case. Just you can filter the records. So in the nation table, we have some. In the nation table, I have some columns. We have some columns in the nation table. I'll see what are the columns we have. We'll copy all the columns, guys. So what are the columns we have? I have a nation key, nation name, nation region key, and comments. These are the 4 columns. So I have a nation key. Just I'm keeping the columns here, guys. What are the columns in this table? Nation key is there. And you have nation name is there. Nation key, nation name. So we have other like 2 columns. One is comments, and before that I have like region key. Just I'm copying from here. And n underscore comment. So these are the columns. From these columns, I'll try to filter based on the columns I have tried to filter this. I have based on the data. So I required something like where nation key equal to 3 or nation name equal to Canada. So I can able to filter, this select star from the table name, it will get all the columns. If I type it select star from the table name, you will get all the columns. So I don't want all the columns. I require a particular columns. I require only particular columns. I required only particular columns. So what are the columns you required? I required only nation key and nation name, guys. So normally you know that select star from nation. You will get all the data. You will get total data. So in the place of star, remove the star. Keep it the column names, guys. Keep it the column names. I require n underscore nation key. Then I require n underscore nation name. So you'll get only the particular column data, I'm going to execute this. You can able to get like this. So you can able to select the columns, or you can able to filter the records. You can able to filter the records, or you can able to select the columns, guys, like this. Okay. Now, so this is the very, very basic things which you have seen. Now, what we are going to do, it means we are going to create one table. First, we are going to create one database. Then we are going to create one schema. Then we are going to create one table, basic table. I'm trying to insert some data into the table. Then we can write some SQL queries on that, guys. Getting guess what I'm saying till here clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So today and tomorrow we have only the basic SQL queries, guys. From day after tomorrow, maybe we'll be like little bit like advanced type of kind of thing we will write. Okay. So first I'm going to create a database. I'm going to create a database. So here, whenever you are creating the database, directly you can write create database and database name. And database name maybe DB1. You can create like this. Or we can create or replace database DB1. So or replace means if already database is there, if you want to replace that database also, you can able to use it, guys. So you can write create database, or you can write create or replace database. Both are correct. So I'm going to create one database. So database is created. So here you need to refresh here, guys. See here, this is the database. when you open the database, we have something called information schema and public. Information schema and public. Information schema means it will have all the information, metadata information about the tables, what we have created, views, or whatever we have created. We have all metadata information schema. Under the public, you can create any databases, you can create any views, anything you can create under public. Again, I'm saying we have an information schema and public. Information schema will have all metadata information about the tables, views, whatever you have created. And we have something like a public here. Under the public, you can able to create some objects case. Objects means maybe you can create some tables, views you can able to create. Okay, all these things you can able to create under this one, guys. A different multiple tables you can able to create here. Multiple tables you can able to create here under this. So a lot of objects you can able to create here, guys. Okay, or if you want to create, a new schema, you can able to create or replace schema. So yes, one I am going to give a small name, guys. So execute this. So I am going to refresh here. You can able to see the schema. This is the schema, guys. One moment, guys. I will be back. Okay, so I have created a database. I have created a schema. So I want to create some table, guys. I want to create a table inside this. I want to see here. When I have created a database, it is going to take the database here, select the database. Whenever I'm going to create a schema, it is going to select. Or if you want, you can select from here also. So this is the database I require, and this is the schema I require. So whatever the tables you are going to create, it is going to create under the database DB1 and schema S1. I'm going to create some table here. Create or replace table. So table name, I will give some small word like T1. So where I have 3 columns in this, 3 columns in the table. I'll give something like ID, name, and location. Like I'll give one more thing like salary and location. So these are the column names which I require. So I'm going to create one table. I require the columns like ID, name, salary, and location. But you need to provide the data types. Data types means we have some columns. I have an ID column. What data you can able to enter into the ID column? Or I have a name column. What data you can able to enter the name column and salary column or something like location column. So ID means I need to use some 100, 101, 102 kind of things. I can give it an integer. ID is the integer. So this is the data type I'm going to give it. Okay. Or if you want, you can use the number also to take it. Okay. Now see here. We have a name. Name, it's a varchar I'm going to give. Varchar. I will teach you the data types also. Just see here. So name, it's a varchar. Okay. You can able to specify how many characters also. With coming classes, we can see this. Salary. Okay. Salary, I'm going to give it's an integer. And location. Location, it's a varchar.
Varchar.
So these are the things. Just I am creating a table. I am creating a table. So where ID, name, salary, and location is. Just I have created one table. So before that, I have created a database. Then I have created a schema. Now I'm creating the table. I'm going to execute this. Comma after each and every field. So one table is created. One table is created. See here. Under the S1 schema, you can open. You can see there is a tables. Under this table, there is a T1 table. So DB1 is my database. Inside this, there is a schema S1. In that schema, I have a table called T1. Clear till here, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want to insert the data into the table, guys. Insert data into the table. I want to insert the data into the table. Okay. So for inserting the data into the table, you need to use a command called insert into. Insert into is a table, which is going to insert the data into the table space. So you can use insert into command to insert the data into the table. Okay. Now I need to insert the data into which table? I need to mention the table name. I need to mention the table name. Yeah, I need to mention the table name. Okay. So now insert into table T1 in the bracket. If you want to give the column names, you can give. In the coming class, I will teach you. Just mention insert into table values. I need to provide the values here. Yes, I need to provide the values. I need to provide only the values. Insert into table values. Okay. So I'll give some values like this. 100. That is the ID. Okay. 100. So I'm going to use something like Arun, single quotation, because when I'm going to pass, the characters or the names or the words, I need to give in single quotations. I'll mention something like Arun. Okay. Salary. Then I need to give the location. Maybe he's from Bangalore location. Okay. Single data I'm going to give here. Like this is a single data. I want to give multiple data space. So if I'm going to insert this data, only one single Arun record is going to insert. If I'm going to execute this, it is going to insert only Arun record into the T1. See here. So Arun record. So I'm going to write here, select star from T1. So you can able to see only the Arun record here. Yeah. But I want to insert a multiple record space. I want to insert multiple records. So same thing, insert into T1. I'm going to take it from till here. I need to provide some values. I'll give 101. 101. So I will take it like Harika. Like we have a location, like salary we need to give. So from Chennai location. So next data I'm going to take it. 102. Charan. So I'm going to give the salary. So from Pune location. And one more record I'm going to enter. So 103. Harsha. So we'll enter some salary here. Multiple record, just we are inserting this. So Bangalore location. So this is the data. So I'm going to insert this data. See here, number of rows inserted 3. 3 rows has been inserted. So select star from table 1. So this is the data what we are having. This is the data what we are having. Okay. So now I need the data of the, see here, already we have used the var class there. Just once I am going to use the var class on this table. Then we can wind up the session. Now see here, I need the data of, employee who are from Bangalore location. Who are from Bangalore location. So I told you previously, like we have selected Canada or like based on the columns. So who are from Bangalore location means we are going to filter the records based on Bangalore. If you want to filter the records, we are going to use something like a var class. So directly I can write select star from T1 where location, we have given the location column is there. Location equal to, in a single quotation, I am going to use Bangalore. So execute this. You'll get the employees who are from Bangalore location. Okay. Now, I need the data of the employee whose ID is 103. I need data of the employee whose ID is 103. The same thing I can write it here. Select star from table where ID equal to 103. Directly I'm writing. You don't want to give any single quotation or something. Execute this. So ID equal 103 Harsha and salary and location. We are going to get all the details. I need only 2 columns. Previously also we have tried. Need only name and salary column. Name and salary column. So I need to select the columns here. Select. So we where the name column, name comma salary from T1. You'll get only these 2 columns. If you have a star, you'll get all the columns. Or if you are going to specify the columns, only the particular columns you are going to get. So this is a very basic of SQL. You need to know this basic thing, guys.